All right, guys, welcome back. This is Chad with Moss Pawn & Gun and Iraq Veteran 8888, and we're out here today talking about a DDI AK-47. And this gun has a few unique features that we'll talk about as we go throughout the video, but mainly this is a stamped gun built on a high-quality AKM parts kit, and they use chrome line, US-produced barrels, and they actually decided they wanted to make a better quality AK, so they did. And this gun is a testament to that quality. You've got a very unique coating on all the metal surfaces of the gun. It's called Fenocite, and it's actually more of a process than an actual coating, such as like a gun coat or Duracoat or Cerakote. It actually brings the surface hardness of all the metal components up to about 64 Rockwell. So each component is very, very durable, and the coating adds a lot of corrosion resistance, similar to a nitriding process. The gun is just excellent. It comes with a standard side mount, and we've just run a little UTG on here. We've got our Spark 2 from Vortex on top, and this is actually a special edition op mod from Optics Planet. So this is the only place you can get these. So Flat Dark Earth, you like it, you got to go check them out. But anyways, enough talking. We're going to load up a couple more mags, reset the range, do a little bit more shooting. We'll talk more about the gun as we go. All right, guys, we're going to do a little bit more shooting with the DDI AK-47 here, and this is a 7.62x39 firearm, and it actually ships with a couple of PMags, but we're going to be running some of these 40-round surplus Bulgarian sticks out of it. More rounds is always more fun. But we've got a variety of targets set up between about 25 and 100 yards, some steel from shootsteel.com, some sodas, you know, some sugar diabetes. I mean, we're well known for that, but anyways, we're gonna have a little bit more fun with the gun. See what we can do here. Let's take out some of these evil sodas first. We're must be going right through that one. That one wasn't quite full. Oh yeah, there we go. I just love a big 30 cal round. All right, let's take some shots about 50 yards and 100. See what we can do with that. Got that 100-yard gong swinging. I want to talk a little bit about a few more features of the gun before we shoot any more, but the trigger on this gun is actually just a Tapco G2, which is a vast improvement over many of the stock triggers that you're going to find out there. We're going to finish this mag out, and we're going to move on up to the top of the hill, take some longer range shots with the gun, see what its capabilities are out to about 300 yards, and then probably move up to the top and shoot some from 440. This little Spark is working out real well, very high quality red dot for the money. Let's finish this mag out and move on along. I just happen to have one more bulgy stick in my back pocket. Let's take that gopher out. Gopher's about 5 inches wide, 10 inches tall, 50 yards, kind of hiding down there in the grass. Let's see if we can take it out with this big old 7.62x39 round. Alrighty here, let's see. Oh, right in front of his face. Dang, I hit him so many times I can hardly see him anymore. You know, we do have one 8-inch Magnum auto popper up at 100 yards. Let's see if I can hit that thing real quick. It's kind of hiding behind that bush up there. Let's see here. A little high. Oh yeah. Just going right over the top of it. All right, Take a few shots of the 22. This thing's getting a little hot. Might start to string a little bit. Take out our 100-yarder, 22-inch round. All right, now we can move up to the top of the hill. Let's get to it.
Earlier, Chad looked like he was just having a blast with the little DDI AK-47 here. I've actually been doing a good bit of work with this gun over the last 2 or 3 months. We met these fellows when we were at Big 3 this year, and we got one of their guns out to do some work with, and I've been shooting it a lot. There's a lot of things I like about the gun. I can't really think of too much I don't like about the gun. It's put together well. Barrels, rivets, everything's straight. It's a nice solid stamped gun. The trigger's nice, of course. We were doing some preliminary accuracy testing earlier, and with just a red dot optic, we were getting about 4-inch groups, maybe just slightly under. With a magnified optic, we could probably tighten that up considerably. There have been reports of some people getting as good as, 1.5 inch accuracy, even with iron sights out of these things at 100 yards, which I'd have to see that. But these guns can be, considerably accurate if you can see good enough, and if you got one that's put together straight and nothing's all crooked on it and jacked up. We're going to take some shots on some various steel from shootsteel.com. We're going to engage targets out to 300 yards with just a red dot optic from the bench rest here, so we can give the gun a fair chance. We'll get Chad back on it, and then maybe we'll do a lunch battle. If you guys don't know what that is, that's where Chad and I come up with some informal shooting competition to see who has to buy lunch. Now, there's also something else about this gun that Chad didn't mention that I think is incredibly important. This Hogue furniture, guys, look up Hogue toilet seats. Yeah, they make toilet seats. That's pretty important. Okay, if it's comfortable enough for your ass, then it's got to be comfortable enough for your hands. Let's try it out. Now I'm watching. If Hogue steals that slogan from me, and that's on like every package in a Hogue, then you heard it here first. All right, let's see. All right, 250. I'm just gonna send it. Okay, well that's easy. Let's try 300 up there. Maybe just a little high there. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, that was down in the dirt. That was in the berm. Let me just try cheating the top end. You see what's going on, Chad?
Send it again. You're hitting the block about a foot below the target.
Gotcha.
Still on the block.
Still low.
Yep. I call that cheating.
Okay, yeah, once you know where you're at, there it is. Guys, there's just nothing like a 30 cal round slapping a piece of steel at 300 yards. That's just something you're not going to get out of some little wimpy 5.56 gun. I think that's one of the things that's so awesome about the AK is the fact that you get that 30 cal punch that really puts them out there. Big old 40 round magazine, don't know quite where to sit. It's so big. Let's see. Come on now, don't let me down. Huh.
What you shooting?
I was shooting the 300 yarder at the same point of aim, and I'm missing now. I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, high.
Not bad. Well, I definitely like the gun. You know, I've been doing a lot of work with this particular rifle and just trying to shoot it a bit and get used to it. The Tapco trigger group's definitely nice. The Hogue furniture is nice and comfortable. The gun seems to put them right in there just fine. I think she is heating up a little bit, but that really shouldn't affect it a terrible amount. I don't know if that has to do with that Hogue furniture or what. The thing is, if you don't like Hogue furniture, some people love it, some people hate it. Now, you look at those Hogue Remington 700 stocks. Okay, well, the last thing you want is a flexible stock when you're trying to make a gun accurate. You want a rigid stock. So, not to say that the barrel could be whipping around because of the soft handguard. That's really difficult to determine. That's probably out of the scope of this particular video, but I'm going to get Chad on this gun. Pretty awesome, nice and smooth. You know, I really like where the market is kind of going when it comes to AKs. You know, the AR sort of had a bit of a jump on the AK when it came to the American market because the AR is, you know, America's sweetheart. All right, and everybody loves AR-15. Only until recently have people really begun to kind of take AK-47 seriously, not only from the standpoint of trying to put real optics on them, get good accuracy. I mean, you got guys that are hand loading for their AKs now, and there's probably some of you hand loaders out there that are going, you know, they're scoffing and they're saying, hand loading for an AK, that's like putting lipstick on a pig. Well, I wouldn't say so. I mean, you get a good rigid barrel in these things, a good solid stock, and a good optic with a solid you know, platform, and they generally shoot pretty decent. I would say that that's definitely better combat accuracy than you would expect to see out of a standard Soviet issue gun with no sights on it and just using, you know, iron sights. I'm going to shut up now and let Chad get on this particular gun. He's going to shoot it from the same distance here, and then we're going to back off and close the video out at pretty much the longest range we have available here. Let's do it. All right, we move back to 440. We're at 400 meters, which is basically 440 yards. We're going to bench rest the gun again. We've got the little DDI here. It's running real nice, getting some pretty acceptable accuracy out of it. We are finding, we have fired a couple of rounds before we started filming here just to kind of see what the gun was doing. And we're getting a little bit of inconsistency with this ammunition, not, you know, a ton. But guys, you know, we are using kind of pretty much the same ammunition that most people are going to use. I mean, when somebody buys an AK, most people are just going to pick up a couple of cases of Wolf and they're just going to run it, break the gun in, that sort of thing. So we're going to shoot the gun. Chad and I mentioned a lunch battle. This lunch battle is going to have a little bit of luck involved because, you know, we are dealing with a little bit of stringing that we're getting out of the gun, and I honestly think it's the ammunition. Guys, stay tuned because we're going to have a video very soon that we're going to try to do, hopefully, you know, before too long. And we're going to do kind of a shootout on a bunch of different ammunition. We're going to get as much ammo as we can possibly find, put a magnified optic on probably this gun, and we're going to shoot a bunch of groups, do some testing, maybe a little bit of ballistics gel work and everything, and just kind of see, you know, who makes the best ammo in general for 7.62 x 39. Without further ado, I'm going to take 40 shots out of a Bulgarian surplus mag. Chad's going to call my shots. We're going to switch. We'll see who does the best. Loser buys lunch. Let's do it. Let's give the little gun a chance to stretch her legs here. Definitely not shooting too bad at all. You ready?
Send it. Look at that. Good shot. Low in the dirt. Low in the dirt.
Low again.
Low. Up high, about 2 feet. High. High left, just off the plate. Got the chain. Yep. Just off the right. Just low at 6. Yep. Hit. Just high. Ooh, just barely got it. Just off the lower left. You're on it though. Oh yeah. Down the dirt. You're hitting under. That was high right. Low left. Under's gone. Yep. High right.
Yeah, I think this thing's just really starting to string with all the heat. There
Yep.
we go.
Yep.
You just kind of have to get a little lucky, really.
Yeah, you're hitting all around it. I mean,
yeah,
it's
I mean,
going all over.
I'm keeping the same point of aim here.
Yep.
It's definitely not a bad shooting gun, but I think a lot of the inconsistencies that we're getting is probably a little bit of barrel whip, a little heat, and probably some inconsistencies in the ammunition. That's really one of about the only shortcomings of 7.62x39 is a lot of the steel-cased ammo that's available. It's good ammo and it's consistent. It'll always run the gun and work well, but at longer range, you're going to start to definitely see a little bit of, you know, some rounds might be more powerful than others. Some of them might have a slightly different trajectory. I'm certainly not making excuses for me or for the gun. I'm just telling you the science behind it, that there definitely are some inconsistencies in that ammunition, and a lot of our testing kind of goes to prove that. If I had some Lapua or some Norma 7.62x39 that cost $1.50 a shot, I'm pretty sure we'd be having a little bit of a different story right now. But don't take my word for it, guys. We're going to be doing the full ammo test on all the different 7.62x39 that we can find, and we're going to back up what we just said with actual proof and testing. Okay, instead of speculating, we'll get out here and we're going to test a bunch of different ammo. You guys will love the video, and hopefully it'll be some good data for you guys to draw some conclusions from. So Chad's going to have a go, and maybe he'll fare as good as or probably better than me. All right.
All right, guys, like Eric mentioned, there's probably some inconsistencies in the ammunition that we're using here, but, when I was behind the spotting scope, what I was seeing was a lot of times the round was just dipping down low, about 18 inches to 24 inches under the center of the gong. It's a 22-inch round at 440 yards, and there's a few that went up high. So that's basically just inconsistencies in the powder that's in each case. A little bit more powder, more velocity, flatter trajectory, less powder, dips down in the dirt. Eric was keeping the same point of aim for that entire string, and this dot is basically covering up the tire that we're using as a point of reference. So, very difficult to shoot a gun like this, especially 7.62x39 with such an arcing trajectory with a tiny red dot. So it just kind of adds to the challenge, but I'm going to give it a go. The gun's still a little bit warm, so we're going to see how this thing does with a little bit of heat on the barrel still.
I'm just getting it broke in for you, that's all.
It certainly broke in by the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to find my point of aim and let Eric just give me an idea of where I'm going. I'm going to keep that same point of aim.
Yeah, I'm spotting for Chad. So go ahead whenever you're ready, man.
Okay.
Send it.
I think that spot is where I was aiming. All right, let's see.
All right, good. You're well centered on the plate. You're favoring slightly left. But just try keeping that point of aim, see what it takes you. Off the left edge of the plate, 4 inches.
Okay.
Well centered. Or good elevation. Good shot. Off the left edge of the plate. Dude, your elevation's perfect. Just cheat your hold over about, you know, a minute. Still off the left edge of the plate. Good elevation.
Yeah, see, I'm moving my point of aim over, you know, just a little bit each time. Now I'm directly above the gong. See, that was low.
That was low and right, yeah, about almost a foot.
That's crazy.
Go ahead. Now this time you got good windage, but your elevation was low.
Yep.
By about a foot. But like you said, it could be varying powder charges and or bullet weights. We hit all the way on the top of the berm that time.
Well, that's where I was aiming.
Weird.
I mean, same point of aim I've had this whole time. Just keeping the same elevation, just moving the dot to the left or the right.
Right on it, right in the center.
Now that was under the gong, so.
Just under it, barely off the edge of the bottom. Foot low. Foot low. Good windage.
Well, I'm not going to bore you guys with any more out of this magazine. I mean, I think it's just going to be one of those things where we have to revisit long range shooting with an AK with some better quality ammunition. You know, I mean, I'm just going to give this one to Eric this time, so I'll buy lunch for a change.
So wait a minute, I won?
I have been defeated.
That was technical victory.
Technical victory. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, you know, the shorter range shooting up to 300 yards, I think really proved the platform and even the ammunition. I mean, you know, Wolf ammo, it is what it is. It's bulk, fairly inexpensive ammunition. Is it the most consistent stuff out there? No. But is it fun to shoot? Yeah, sure. Does it work every time? 99.999% of the time that we've ever experienced. But anyways, stay tuned for more. We're going to be doing a lot more work with the DDI here. You know, like Eric mentioned, stay tuned for the ammo test coming up here in probably the next coming months. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, take it easy. See you soon.